2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke, so great to be here with you and Rich. Looking forward to following this group down on the course today because this player has developed a rivalry with none other than Tiger Woods. They certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
Oh, I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beem doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it.
No, that's too bad. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Getting off to a great start at this event.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of INNISBROOK Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Oh, well played. And he's down there.
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Playing within their comfort zone there.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. And back to the play, shall we? Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. The Copperhead course at INNISBROOK can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport. And all of a sudden, he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And back to the course with the live action. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Little birdie look in here.
Putt is underway.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 5th is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5. That dog will hunt.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently leading by 3. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This putt is of 9 feet.
Looks good.
And that will drop in for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 6th hole at INNISBROOK's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Well, they've certainly got the swing in a groove.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Ooh, that almost went down. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. This really looks good.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And that will take him to 6 under.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Around 110 yards to go. Opting for the 9-iron. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, that's a ripper. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And now that finds him in first place. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill, and once again with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Well struck. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That was special. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, what a save.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
A birdie putt awaits. It's on a great line. Well, that'll play. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Wonderfully played. Sitting at -9 for the day. Currently in the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a pretty handy shot. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
This one's looking good. That's well holed. Currently at 10 under par overall. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. And you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Nicely done.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Well, they got after that one right up near the surface. Good play.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival.
And there it goes from the sand. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Choosing the 9-iron here. You like that, didn't you? Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
This is what bad luck looks like. Just off the fairway, but sitting really down. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. But that's a good putt to hold any day of the week.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Outstanding shot. High quality. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rock.
Oh my, how about that for a par? Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
On a nice line.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Sitting at -13 for the tournament. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Pretty good shot there.
Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him the third round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with him, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Oh, what a super shot. This player must be in heaven. Their lead is now 11. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase pack is good enough to catch them. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
That's a good-looking shot there.
What's in front of them, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Looking good.
That's well holed. Now 15 under the card, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down to the last few holes.
And this putt to move into the top 10. This has eyes for the hole. And you hold it. What a monster.
Oh, yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees in all sorts of trouble.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I think it's more like a gaggle of birdies, isn't it, Luke? Gaggle?
Gaggle of birdies. A bonanza.
Bonanza of birdies.
Yep. All right. Beauty.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Opting for the 5-wood. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. This one's tracking. Wonderful shot. He sits in first position, and I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the snake pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Not a bad play, that one. It's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event.
This is on a...
And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just, this player was just amazing all week long.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated in every facet of the game. Never let their foot up off the gas.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.